Hi guys, I'm doing story time. Update my haunted doll. I was gonna update you. Yes, I have been doing a lot of paranormal investigations. My haunted doll, and it has kept me up because I'm hearing taps on my bedroom door. It's funny, like sometimes I'll close the closet door and it will start opening on its own. And every time I close that closet door, it will open again. And I haven't opened it, and there's no wind going through my room because I closed my curtains. It can't be. And my windows are closed. It couldn't be. I don't know. I actually there are very high chance of poltergeist activity with this virus going around. And yes, the paranormal spike has gone up, not down, up. And there'll be more increase of paranormal activity. That's what I think is going to happen. That so, like, if you live near a cemetery, you'll find an increase in paranormal activity right now, as it was before, but it will get increasingly high. Poltergeist activity is common in a haunting. I'm going to tell you the types of entities in the world, and the types of spirits in the world, and the type of ghosts. When my dad was a little boy, he told me that his parents called ghosts boggles and wraiths. It's another name for a spirit. An entity is another word. Poltergeist, noisy ghost. That's a ghost that doesn't show itself, more likely make noise or bangs on the wall or makes a sign. Another type of spirit, an entity. An entity sort of similar to a poltergeist. It's a malicious, malevolent spirit that will cause havoc if it enters a house. Now, playing paranormal games is fine, but you are inviting an entity in your home if you're going to play these games, and there are warnings about playing them. If you play a paranormal game, you are attracting entities into your home. Now, I don't mind for me, but other people would be scared because some entities are dangerous and some aren't. You have to be careful playing around with the spirit world. It's not a toy, it's not a game. A spirit isn't a game, and it doesn't like being messed with, anyways. So, you don't want to do that. Whatever you do, if you invite something in your home, it won't leave. Just remember, folks, be careful playing paranormal games. I don't advise, but I can't tell you not to because you're going to play them anyways. Maybe a party, a get together, most likely a Ouija board. I have one in my closet, but I'm not bringing it out here. No way. Um, I would rather keep it in my closet right now. I don't want to bring it outside because it attracts entities to the board or some sort of spirit or, you know, people believe in the paranormal. It's a very common thing. About most Americans have a haunting of some form. I don't know if humans can be haunted. Humans can be haunted if they get possessed by something, or attachment, it's called. Possession, it's called. Um, you gotta be careful when you're playing any paranormal game that you read the cautions and risk involved in it, because there's always going to be risk involved playing with a paranormal entity and inviting it into your home. Because really, a paranormal game is going to invite some form of entity into your home. If you summon Bloody Mary, You may not get Bloody Mary at the mirror, but you may get an entity that will enter your home and make noise. And they don't mind showing their presence. They will definitely make their self known. Um, that's kind of scary, but it's a thought. If Bloody Mary does not appear in the mirror, it will probably be some form of entity taking her form or something. Sometimes playing around with paranormal games are attracting an entity into your home. Either you're aware of it or inadvertently doing it, it's still gonna come to your home. So don't think paranormal games are a game to like nothing will happen to you, it will be fine. No, you are inviting some entity into your home. Keep in mind, you play these games, it's inviting an entity. Now, don't say I didn't warn you about it. It's okay to play if you have a group of people and you have someone with you. Never play a Ouija board alone because you need someone with you. When you do decide to use one, never be alone with one. Have someone with you, either a social worker or someone with you, so they know what's going to happen. So you do take the risk when using a Ouija board. Another thing is a type of entity that possesses Ouija boards, and a lot of people are talking about it, and it's a common entity of the Ouija board is Zozo or Zuzu. He's an entity that haunts Ouija boards. Like, he will possess the Ouija board, or he will pretend to be nice, but he's not. If your Ouija board spells Zuzu or Zozo, say goodbye and close the board and don't use it. Because the board is haunted now. That you just invited this entity. Yes, Zozo and Zuzu are an entity, and there's another entity on a Ouija board called Mama, which is the same entity as Zozo, but it's a female version of Zozo, so it's actually Zozo. Really, you gotta be careful what kind of entity you choose to enter your life. Some are friendly, some aren't. And a lot of Ouija boards and demonologists and paranormal psychologists and the parapsychologists avoid against Ouija boards, and ghost hunters, they don't use Ouija boards unless they really, really have to and they have someone with them. It's not the kind of board you want to use alone. My dad, I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me by first experience. When my dad built a Ouija board, it was fun. I got it for Christmas. I just opened it up. I was excited and thrilled to get this mystical board called the talking board, spirit board, a Ouija board. So this is amazing. My dad, on New Year's Eve, decided that he would put the Ouija board under a light bulb, and he did. And suddenly the chandelier on the wall started swinging back and forth, and then eventually the light bulb smashed and blew up in front of me, and there was no reason for it. I had no reason to understand what was going on. So I'm like, nah, that's impossible. And then after that, I never ever put a Ouija board under a light bulb. It's just too dangerous. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm not ever putting in a Ouija board under a light bulb. That's scary. Take care, folks. If you want more notifications on updates on my channel, click on the notification bell, click the like, and subscribe. Take care. Like, comment down below, subscribe, and click on the notification bell for more updates.